to give you a little reflection on some experiences that I've had and stuff that I think that many people don't realize. So we go through life with so many different patterns, so many different emotions, so many different things that are negative that we store in our bodies, and so many instances that block who we are, block our mindset, knock us down, etc. And we spend our entire life trying to push through these programs, trying to push through these mindsets, these criticisms, etc. And we spend our life trying to become the best that we can be. And I can tell you personally, like, I've struggled my whole life with anxiety. I've struggled, with lack of self-confidence and, the same things that most people have struggled with. And in a reflection, people are like, well, what does, Young Living really do for you? Like, what can it really do for you? Well, it offers you an opportunity to get chemicals out of your home, which most people don't realize is a huge deal, but we'll fast forward past that. But something that is so critical, that has impacted me on such a deep level that I can't even explain the magnitude of which it's really helped me, is the emotional support. So you may not realize this, but so essential oils are plants, right? Plants all have something that they are meant to do for our body, meant to do to support us, and they all have healing abilities. We get our concepts for medication and for, whatever else you do in the modern world from learning what plants can do for you. That's why they're on our earth. So, for example, in this roller that I made, right? It's a cool little thing, right? I have Jasmine, I have Believe, and I have Joy. Now, our essential oils are very different than other companies. They are 100% pure. They have only the plants. They have a very high frequency, which is something that our body needs to naturally have. And they just have the real stuff. All of our species are the original. So when you get like the jasmine plant, we've searched through the countries of all the worlds and found the original jasmine plants. So it's the most purest, it's most authentic, and it's the strongest potency. And then we make our oils through those things. So nothing is made in the lab. It's all pure. It's all the real deal. So when you take the real deal of things and you magnify it by making it into essential oil, it has abilities to help you in ways that you could never imagine it would help you. So for example, jasmine helps to promote balance. It helps to open your heart, and it helps to, promote positive outlooks. Okay, so when you apply that oil on, say, your heart or your wrists, it goes through your body and it finds those things that are hindering your positive outlooks. It finds those things that are outbalancing your emotions, causing that negative emotion, and it helps to release that from your body. And helps to release it on a DNA level, which most people do not understand, is that your DNA has and contains emotions. So you get emotions from your mother's side, your father's side, from them, etc. And that's all part of who you are. So if you have patterns of depression or you have patterns of anxiety, it might be something that you've inherited. So when you use these every single day, and just use them and apply them, your body is weaning out the stuff that is affecting your DNA in a negative way and releasing it, which is amazing, by the way. And then I put Joy in here. Joy has, the ability to literally spread joy through your body, joy through your heart, your energy, all that you are. It calms your nerves. It promotes balance, and it has a very high frequency, which actually raises your life force and the energy in which your body needs in order to live. So that, applying it every day, promotes joy through your body. It promotes your body to literally have that emotional stimulation of joy, and it spreads it through your body. And if your body has particles or molecules or whatever, nerve endings that have negative emotions against joy, your body over time will actually release those and let them go. I also put Believe in here. Believe stimulates belief in yourself, belief in the process, belief in who you are, belief in what's happening, etc. Belief. So if you have negative energy within you that literally is dictating belief and bringing it down and squashing it, it's going to help push it out and relieve it. This stuff isn't in my head, by the way. It's statistically proven, which is beautiful, but this is how our body works. Our body is constantly renewing itself and constantly, absorbing things, letting things go, etc. And it does it naturally. And you can use things that are not going to chemically change your body and just support your body in order to help you to be a better version of yourself. So a lot of times we'll be like, I don't know why I'm so depressed. I don't know why I'm so anxious, etc. But I can apply an oil that will help me to balance out so then I can push through that in a better way. Instead of sitting there and being in a hole for 5 days, maybe I'll be in a hole for only 3 days. But those things make a difference, and they've impacted me so much. I've gone through so much like everybody else has gone through, and these are the staple in our house that helps to balance myself, but also helps to balance my children and my dog and our lifestyle, because sometimes you don't know what's really bothering you, and sometimes you can't get to that deep reason why it's bothering you, but these can help with intention. I'm putting this on. You also can sit there and have a conversation, process it, do some releases, whatever you want to do on your own. And then this is going to go through and it's going to really lift you up so that you can push through, but also go and find those things that you do not need to have in your life and let it go when you don't even know what that is. The really cool thing is, when you smell something, your senses are the number one sense that process things right away. The first thing you smell. So like you walk into a house, instantly you smell something before you notice the house, right? This essential oils, power of smell, it actually goes into your brain, goes into olfactory valve, which actually stimulates memory, and it will go through and spread into that nervous system and find those things that are the negative and help release it. That is so amazing and so critical to who we are, because like I said, most times we have no idea why we're in that mood or what really triggered that or why that keeps on happening again with our emotions. And you can do things to actually improve yourself and to improve yourself in a positive way. It can only benefit you. It cannot hurt you. It's not forcing your brain to do anything. It's not forcing your heart to do anything. All it's doing is supporting and stimulating that positive energy so that you can rise above that stuff and be a better person. This has helped me beyond words, not just this blend, but all the oils, and that's what a lot of people think. It's just a smell. I think it's, just a trend. But I mean, I've been using essential oils with Young Living since 2014, and I used them before that. And the biggest thing in my reflection that I can actually sit back and think about how this stuff has really helped me, that's the game changer, my emotions. And that's actually what got me into Young Living, is an oil called Valor that comes in the starter kit. I used it for my confidence and for courage. And it allowed me to do things like talk on here without getting hives and breaking out. But your emotions dictate who you are. Your stress dictates how your body works. Your mind dictates your reality of your life. So if you constantly have no way to daily support yourself mentally and emotionally, you don't have as much control and you don't have the ability to live as good as you possibly can. I ask people this all the time. How are you managing your stress daily, not just once in a while? Like, what are the things that you do to calm yourself, to relax yourself, to let go of your stress? And most people are like, I don't know, I don't know. And in my mind, I'm like, stress is the number one cause for death. It's the number one cause for strain on your body. It's the number one cause for, mental issues in your brain, because if you cannot control your brain, you really can spiral into negative things. So using stuff daily that supports you in a positive way is the most beneficial thing you can do for your life force, for yourself, and for the people around you. And that is okay to do. And that is actually super smart to do, because we deserve to be our best selves. We deserve to not bottle up stuff inside. We deserve to have forms of release. We deserve to have our body to be the best form that it possibly can. And using these every single day, whatever oil you're going to use, because all of Young Living has a positive charge. It can be fun, one, because you have different scents and it can be helpful for you, and it's just super, super supportive. You can help heal yourself on a level that is very hard to heal step by step within yourself when you don't really know what you're healing. Allow yourself to just let go and help yourself to just bring up the positive and release the negative by just using something every single day, like an oil. I start your day with it, wear it throughout the day. It's very simple and it can do beautiful things for you, just like it has for me.